the wise man will be wise. He who walks with the wise man will be wise. Walking with wise. My dear students, parents, teachers, and all the well-wishers, welcome back to another beautiful, interesting, motivational proverb. Proverb which talks about the way of life. Here, walks. Is it just your morning walk, evening walk? Walk is way of life. He who walks with the wise men who think wise, who talk wise, who think before they act, they were ruled by a supernatural, God-fearing nature. Such people are wise enough. They pause before they act. If we walk with them, that means who influence our thoughts, who influence our way of life, whom we listen to during our decision-making process. Wise, that's what is the proverb is teaching us. We try to take some time, spending time, listening, having a kind of companion who is wise enough to have an impact on our decision-making process, have an impact on our way of life, where to go, what to do, what not to do, what is right, what is wrong, is definitely influenced the people whom we move around. That's why even the proverb talks about, show me your friends, I can tell you who you are. Show me your friends. You need not show who you are. If you show these are my friends, I can tell you what kind of a person you are. Because our interest is that, and we move along with the people who are interested in such things. Are you frustrated the way you live? Are you frustrated that whatever I am doing, I am not happy? Somehow I thought like this, but it ended up like that. Why that frustration? It is just because maybe we are not walking along with the wise men, where our decisions are not wise. They are unwise, they are foolish. That's why we end up frustrated. You wanted to achieve something, but your walk is not with the wise who achieved that. Your walk with somebody else who don't even have a dream. How can you achieve that dream when you are not in a position to take your steps along with the wise men? That's what is the proverb teaching. I always get inspired and admired looking at our wonderful entrepreneur, a businessman, a charity, a person of a big heart, Ratan Tata. You know, an ordinary employee, I shouldn't say that ordinary employee. Usually the magazines will speak ordinary employee. I just wanted to portray the same word, but I never speak. An employee is an employee. If there is no ordinary, there is no extraordinary. When someone is not well, Ratan Tata has every level of hierarchy, the managers, CEOs, taking care of many aspects in many, human resource or the sales, whatnot. If you talk about Tata Group, there is so much to speak. But he himself visited, taken care every aspect, and he wears the same uniform what all the employees wear. For a group picture, he puts his knee onto the floor, sit along with others, and for the board meeting, he drove in his nano car and attended the board meeting. How wise. The people who try to walk with this man, just imagine what kind of contentment, satisfaction people can gain out of this company of great personality, not just because he achieved monetary, he achieved the humanity. It's a touch of humanity, God-fearing nature, fear of every penny. It's not that the small amount, what is there, I need not be responsible about. If it is a big money, I will be responsible. If it is small money, why should I bother? It's okay, let them take. I tell you, if you are not accountable, if you are not responsible with the smaller things, that bigger things will be slipped from your hand. You will be never given the responsibility of bigger things. It comes only with our walk with the wise men. Our walk with the wise men, we will be wise. Not only Ratan Tata, maybe look around. In your home, maybe your father is like that. Your mother may be like that. Your grandfather and grandmother may be like that. Maybe you're not looking at them. You're running for some things where you have your people at home who walked wisely and you failed to walk with them. Kindly look around. You will definitely find such wise people whom you need to walk. Then only you will be wise. Otherwise, we will be frustrated all the time. Even you get something, you think that you are achieving, you will be losing something at the other point because we are not wise. You may be rich in the materialistic, worldly things, and we may lose our soul because there is no richness in our thoughts. Maybe there is no richness in our kind words. Maybe there is no richness in our heart. So we end up frustrated. At the end of the day, though we think we are gaining something, it is so artificial. It is only outward. The inner being is deteriorated, rotten day by day. That ends the frustration. That's why so-called celebrities, you see, why they end themselves suddenly. You'll be shocked, no? You think that such a dreamy picture, how beautiful is that celebrity, how nice this sportsman, how nice is that actor, but one fine day you see them in the news that they have ended up their life. Why? They're so much frustrated with themselves because their walk is not with the wise people and they turn out to be so unwise and so foolish. And they're so frustrated and they have that dejection, they have that displeasure in their life, and they end up walking with wise. I encourage all my students, my parents, my teachers, St. John's community, think wise. Walk. Walk is not just 2 steps. Make sure that your way of living from morning till you get back to your bed, even our thoughts has to revolve around the wise people so that we get influenced by their thoughts. Their interference in our decision making will give us satisfaction and happiness. Sometimes we may lose small things which are worldly but not our inner soul. Think of this. Have a blessed day. God bless you all.